Wilson has everyone set as they will go for two. Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positions. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. On first down, right back to Harris. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. 3rd down coming up.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own, and at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. Strong. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Harris again. And let's give it about 4 on that one. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. Wilson lines up in the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Another run here with Harris. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Give up the middle to Harris. What a move! He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll take this down to the 47. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Looking to throw, Richardson. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. On the jump.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Let's go now.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Whoa. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On second down, Russ. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Richardson. That's to the left side and taken in by downs. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun on third, and for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, if he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A run with Harris. And he'll dive forward at the end in an effort to pick up an extra yard or 2. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run it over center with Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's got another one. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready, set.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Richardson going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And as we go... Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. To the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Harris. And he'll be taken down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the 1st half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the 2nd.
They'll run with Harris. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time. It's Harris. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he will score again. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will add 1 more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once again.
Let's go now.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. The ball's out. One of the Steelers has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll try the right side now with Harris. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. On the ground, this is Harris. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. On the handoff, here's Harris running right. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. #1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. #2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Into space at the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to be taken down.
Offside, defense.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. And this one is blocked. He gets free. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back set to go once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Harris again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Another run here with Harris. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Richardson to throw. That one into the hands of Downs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Ready.
Now Richardson. He's going to run it. Ooh. The ball comes out. But this is taken in by a teammate. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Let's go. Bring it. Hey, hey, check that.
From the gun, Richardson. Off he, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. His throw left side is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Richardson. That is caught. What a throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A give, and here comes Harris. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Now it's Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He surpasses Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards. Peterson did it in 2007. You have just watched one of the best individual performances in the history of the National Football League. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run with Harris. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, here's Harris.
Najee Harris, the ball carrier. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal.
Boswell on
This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Open man, left side. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis. He'll drop to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And downfield. It is Downs with the catch. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Flag, alert, alert.
Back to the air one more time. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. And it's all up next.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. And there everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Calvin Austin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game in the defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running behind center with Harris. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Harris once more. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A handoff for Harris, running right. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Chris Boswell for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
Out of bounds. Kicking team.
So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Going right side, Harris with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And this one doesn't go far. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Wilson now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st. They'll run with Harris. He spins right by him. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. Man, he's been having a great 1st half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. 2nd and 3 now. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A 3rd down run with Harris. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd. And they have to be thinking points here. 1st down, here's Russ. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is Harris on second down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Broncos, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guy's ratings should be better. Oh, he loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying it again with Harris. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Broncos, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set it. Check. Bronco switch. Roll.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Nix from the gun.
at the 35-yard line.
He's going to get this complete to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Hits his man on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good. Here we go. For the Denver Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. They send a tight end in motion.
Go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Oh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated. What else it does? It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Ross off the play fake. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run it with Harris. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Harris once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Steelers in possession. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. George Pickens, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Nix. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw again. Nix escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. Puts together a quality gain here before sliding to a stop. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Set up.
Here's Nix to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
The Steelers 24-yard line.
From the 24. Cut by Sutton. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. And it's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Nix with it on 1st. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Blitz coming. Nix. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Nix looking to throw. Complete to Mims. And he goes out a little short of the 40. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 41. To the left sideline, complete. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
At the 14-yard line.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down.
Let's go. Reload. Smash.
Running it after the penalty. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
The Broncos will line up for a 2-point.
He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, it's Wilson. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. A handoff for Harris, running right. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Harris. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Another run with Harris here on first. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty.
Offside, defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running behind center with Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action with Mix. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Come on, set! Go!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Pulled in at the 20. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. They give now to Najee.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Here's Harris. And that run won't come close. We've got a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense. Keep him from the 1st and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
This is Sutton working the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it in close. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
Hey, check.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. A gain of 14.
This is Harris. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Harris on second down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in cover.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Oh, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Najee takes this one. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And they get to him again. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41. Go! Nix from the gun. Down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 22. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Nix now to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. To throw, here's Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Harris once more. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Room inside the 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Broncos 28. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Completed to Reynolds. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. They'll throw again. Nix. That one is caught left side of the field. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first. From the red zone now. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. And oh, he got it. Interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers have it perilously close to their own goal line. Looks like it's at the 2.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. A run here with Harris. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. They'll run with Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. They'll come up 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He beams one deep right side. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons in Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
And he's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll hand it off to Harris. He breaks the tackle, and he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a 7-yard gain on second down, only inches to go now on third. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball's headed to the 40. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10. Here's Jackson. And the catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Has a hole left, room to run. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. For Darrell Patterson, now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Going right side, Harris with it. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Here's a give to Harris. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Russ now from the gun. He's on the move. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. From the gun, a run for Henry. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they go with Harris.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. And it falls in. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partners. They turn it over on downs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff is going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 33 on second down. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On play action now, Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Rolling out to his left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Running behind center with Harris. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. Now Boswell on to send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On first down, Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 3 now. Bateman, the motion man left. Now Jackson off the play action. Aguilar with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing from the gun here. He'll get this to Henry. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Second and 6 coming up here. Jackson's going to throw again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll come up first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. All set up now for first and 10. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Henry on the option. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Kick behind the line and the ball is loose. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a
Personal
flag
foul.
down here.
Roughing the
Although,
kicker.
if this is on the defense,
Defense.
Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Slot man in motion left. After the sack, another pass on second down. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Buckle up. It's third and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. Here's a return from the 7. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Steelers back in. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Wilson on first and 10. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. I suppose not everyone's the biggest fan of halftime. Okay, we'll skip over the break and get right back to the field. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime is the bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Free play here. Let's see what he does. They get to him and take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Gonna have to see about this penalty. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Here's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Running once more with Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8. Blitz coming, Lamar. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. brought in close to the 8. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Steelers 17.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. A handoff for Harris running right.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
They got 24 yards on the play, and that's a Steelers 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They go with Harris on the run. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
It's 2nd and goal. He's got it on the bootleg. Shakes himself free. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now with Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, Jackson. Caught on the left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play fake with Jackson. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. One of the tight ends motioning right. Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The ref saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 3 now. A tight end in motion now. A touchdown aside, and that...
Hold on.
2nd and 3 now. Lamar throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson yet again. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And I think we can... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Wilson now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That's good for 7 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the fields, and he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah, and throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Warren here from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Russ. Flush down now to his left. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Blitz coming, Russ. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Ross out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Ross off the play fake. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here he is to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not the way I imagined it was designed there on 4th and goal, but I don't think these coaches cared how he got the job done. Just make sure you get in for 6.
Yeah, really just 2 options here as the game speeds up down there, right? Find a throwing lane and execute quickly, or you better escape and make it happen with your legs. He didn't get the throwing lane, the coverage he wanted, so a great decision. You cannot hesitate. You got to go for it, and he sure did, and use that athleticism for 6.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Another run for Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on third down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. And he's going to take a knee. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.